Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. Today we're doing readings for January. I'm going to pick the next sign at random here. Libra. Welcome Libra. Okay. I'm going to use the Thelema Tarot for this reading. Also check out your moon sign, your rising sign to get a more complete picture of the month. Alright, well the Nine of Cups came out. Face up. Let's start there. Awesome. Some kind of wish for you is coming through this month. The Empress. Okay. Some of you, if you've been looking to get pregnant, that might be your wish coming true. Or just feeling full and content in your home. Maybe all the relatives that recently visited you brought you a lot of joy. But there's fruitfulness. There's no lack here. There's definitely your cups are overflowing. And next we have the Chariot. All right, Cancer energy. Cancer does rule the home and family. You may have placements there, but it's speaking of movement and ascension. And then we have the King of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could have those placements in your chart as well, or this could be your partner, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. But here we have both energies on either side of the Chariot. And it's interesting, the dark horse is yin, negative, which is feminine, and then the yang is the positive masculine. So we do have Jupiter in the sign of Aries this month. See where that's transiting in your chart. You might see growth and expansion there. But the King of Flames is an entrepreneur. He is creative. He's a self-made person, somebody who's manifested. It looks like a power couple situation here. Libra, you do rule the 7th house of partnerships. So even if it's not a romantic situation, maybe you and a business partner are flourishing this month, or a new friendship has come into your life that's really blossomed. All right, and then we're going to look underneath the deck here. Forgot that part. Oh, 3 of Swords. All right, well, that's definitely not your current situation, seeing how it's underneath the deck. It's something that has recently passed. You're coming out of that energy. Obviously, you have so much to be thankful for here in the Nine of Cups. The Empress energy glowing and growing together with this King of Wands. Or vice versa. You could be the King of Wands growing with an Empress. But it's maybe you both have been through some difficult times together, and that may be how you have connected. You're able to relate to the struggles that you've both seen. Okay. The 6 of Coins just showed itself there. So reciprocity. This is a more balanced and equal relationship. You are the scales, Libra. And the 6 of Coins does illustrate a scale, typically. Karmic debts being repaid. Let's see. We get some clarifiers here for you with the Tarot of Dreams. Let's see. Is there anything else that Libra needs to know moving forward through the month of January? Oh, I forgot to mention, we have a new moon on the 21st. That'll be in sidereal Capricorn, but tropical Aquarius. And then we have the full moon in Gemini at 22 degrees in sidereal on January 6th. And that'll be at 16 degrees Cancer in tropical. And we have Cancer showing up here. So again, this culmination may happen around the full moon, a few days before or after. Let's see what else you need to know. Okay. Underneath this deck, 10 of Wands. Okay, the impression at the bottom of both of these decks, right? I think both parties in this situation came from difficult lessons. Saturn's here, the teacher. And you've both learned, I think, that you deserve better than that in whatever situation you're coming out of. That you've risen above this, you've broken free of the 10 of Wands, the burden of carrying other people's baggage around. All right, next. The Magician. Definitely. New beginnings, number 1. Mercury. Mercury's retrograde until the 18th, but it doesn't mean that magic can't happen. I feel a strong magician vibe from both the Empress and the King of Wands. Of course, he's carrying the magic wand. He has the will. He's directing his will. The charioteer is driving the horses, using both the positive and negative energies to make them fly. So with these negative cards underneath the deck, that was definitely necessary. That's your prima materia. That's your starting point, your lead that you're both transmuting into gold. Wonderful. Next, we have the Fool. Yeah, new beginnings. The past is just a memory. There's nothing coming with you going forward. This Nine of Cups is a brand new beginning as well. So awesome. Ones and zero, 1-0. It's like a reset. Definitely. Okay, we had the Five of Swords. Venus in Aquarius. Cold, detached, strife, conflict. Kind of like I said, you both have a similar past coming out of this difficult situation. What's being left behind. And then we have the Two of Coins. Yeah, I did mention the scales earlier, as you are Libra, and the Six of Coins, it's a rebalancing, a calibrating. But here they're on the same level. Normally in the Two of Coins, they're offset, like one's higher than the other. But they're both being raised up together in equality. Okay. And then finally, Justice. There you are. Here's your card, Libra. Scales of justice served. You know, like I said, you've paid your karmic debts. You're ready to move forward into this brilliant, magical new future. There's no more of this fear or anxiety, but I get the sense that you're cutting ties with someone, something, an organization, a family member. Something toxic out of your life had to go, and you made that choice with the King of Wands. Your will was done. You made it happen. Actually, yeah, the Empress is carrying a wand and or a scepter and an orb too. She also has a wand. So, and the Chariot holding his sword, cutting yourself free. It's like cutting the weights off of a hot air balloon so you can ascend. That's what the swords are there for. So there might have had, with the Justice card there, it might be, you know, legal documentation, finalizing a divorce before you can move out, or a separation of a business, some kind of settlement there. Or it could be an actual settlement from a lawsuit that's allowing you this new beginning. I do get like a strong sense of repayment, justice, karma. Things are resolved by the end of the month of January. That's your wish coming true in the Nine of Cups. Let's start with your Queen of the Moon Oracle. All right. Some of you could be changing homes with the Chariot card there, because Cancer rules the fourth house of home. All right, I was prompted to take two, and I started with growth. So another 5 card. We had the Five of Swords. That's all about transition. They're temporary. But yeah, there's a watch in her hand. Time to grow, time to go. But yeah, you've created a firm foundation for yourself. You're secure in everything you've been through. And these are almost, they look like scars, scar tissue, you know, that's hardened and given her this sturdy body to stand upon. This new earth here as being held by the Fool. You've planted your seeds in way more fertile ground, and that fertility is apparent in the Empress as well. And creation, the Beaver Moon. This is a full moon, number 39. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Let's see what Beaver Moon has to say. So we could be talking around that January 6th time frame. I haven't done Cancer's reading yet, but you might want to go check that out when it's up. I don't know if you'll have a connection with them. But Cancer and Libra are both cardinal signs, indicating the beginning of a new season, a new direction. So Beaver Moon is creation. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. I am a mighty creator, creatrix. This is my birthright to create. There is a good reason for the saying, busy as a beaver, for the beaver is truly an industrious animal. Not only do they create sophisticated architectural lodges, their semi-submersible homes, but they change the course of rivers and waterways through strategic damming. They create new environments for themselves and other animals. Like a beaver, we too can create with industriousness and vigor. Everyone is creative, not just those who are considered to be creative, such as artists, designers, musicians, and writers. We all can be encouraged to think more creatively, to solve problems outside the box, to invent new ways, and to imaginatively break new trails. This moon is the moon of taking action. Our Northern Hemisphere ancestors at this time would be preparing for winter. They would be preserving food, preparing skins, gathering medicines, strengthening their homes if they were not nomadic, and preparing to move to better hunting grounds if they were. Anyone who didn't work hard at this time would likely suffer greatly for it when winter came. The time to take action is now. The companion stone or metal is chrysoprase. So also, if you're not in a partnership or you're not seeking that at this time, the King of Wands could be you in your masculine action energy, moving forward with growth and creation as you lay a new foundation for yourself. Okay. I'm going to go straight to our animal medicine card for Libra. Okay, we got number 49, the salmon. That came out pretty quick. All right, the title of this card is Wisdom and Inner Knowing. Salmon is the sacred keeper of wisdom and inner knowing who, despite strong river currents, will always return to the place of its creation. Its determination is driven by the wisdom of instinct and inner knowing, which yields a sense of purpose that cannot be thwarted by external forces. Coming full circle, salmon medicine people finish what they begin, bringing life's events and cycles to closure. I did mention separation, cutting cords. Salmon medicine honors every encounter in life as a gathering of wisdom. It teaches that even when the flow of life seems to push you back, you can tap the hidden resources of your human spirit and personal inner knowing. The journey may not be an easy one, but the currents of public opinion may not be in your favor, but you can choose to honor the wisdom you carry and instinctually do what is right. If salmon swam into your cards today, it may be telling you to trust your gut feeling and inner knowing at this time. Avoid the influence of those who may have hidden agendas or who manipulate events for their personal gain. Do you need to reflect on the personal experiences that will help you decide whether the tide is ebbing or flowing in a direction that benefits you, your forward movement and growth? Go back to the beginning and retrace your path to this point. The wisdom is inside you, and when honoring it, you will not go wrong. The silver of salmon skin reflects many lessons. To reclaim your inner knowing, you must see the opportunity in all situations and know that wisdom is earned through both life's easy and difficult experiences. Be willing to listen to others as well as to the small, still voice within. Behave in a manner that honors your path. The proper use of inner knowing comes when you flow with your authentic feelings, embracing all the experiences you encounter in life as learning lessons rather than hardships. Salmon teaches you to see every bend in the river as a new adventure with a lesson you need to learn in order to grow. That knowledge becomes authentic wisdom through applying these truths to your life. Okay, the theme of growth coming up again, learning life's lessons, obviously learning from the hardships here in the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, all the difficulty and hard work that Saturn's put us through, and the Three of Swords, the inevitable heartbreak that comes with that. As we grow, we have to leave certain landscapes behind. Or the land has become barren. We can't be fruitful and blossom in that energy anymore. Sometimes we just evolve beyond our friend circle, a job, or an environment. Okay. Our Rose Oracle for January for Libra. Ooh, too many. Nope. Actually, all right, sure. We'll take 3. That is what fell out. The Sacred Union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Okay, did feel a strong unification here coming together between masculine and feminine forces. That could be, again, within you, rebalancing those energies, not overly doing or overly taking, but a healthy balance of both effort and receiving. The Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. I'm not sure what that's about. I might consult the book. And finally, we have rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. All right, that goes very nicely with the Sacred Union. Again, the Empress card here showing signs of fertility could culminate in generating new life, if that's something you're looking for. All right, so reading from the book here, it talks about coming back to your feminine power, but it's through the act of taking action with that masculine passion in the King of Wands. So the description is as follows. For millennia, feminine power, expression, and wisdom have been suppressed. As a result, the feminine has been silenced, dismissed, and disrespected. We've become disconnected from the earth, Mother Earth, and have stopped revering our elders. But times are finally changing, and we're all part of this change. Every time we honor our body, express our wisdom, share our voice, and connect with our sensuality, we heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Every time we call back our power, every time we come together in a circle, every time we honor our cyclic nature and the cycles of nature, We heal the sacred thread of the feminine. Regardless of which gender you identify with, if any, this is a card of calling back your power. It's a card of expressing your truth, no matter what it is. It's a card of sharing your soul's voice and singing the song that you came here to sing. This is a card of activation. It is a call to action, and it is a remembrance. You're the child of the ancient goddess. As you express yourself, you express for all who could not. As you reclaim your power, you do so for all those who cannot. Each shackle you break through, you free those who are yet to come. Share your voice, sing your song, dance your dance, reclaim your power. This is what you came here for. All right, so yeah, I mentioned karmic debts being repaid. Things maybe if you were blocked around your throat chakra, you weren't free to speak or express who you are. This is now the time where you're free to do that. Whereas before, maybe someone or something was prohibiting or suppressing that force within you. Okay, moving on to our archetype card for January for Libra. The River. Okay, number 34. And I pulled another one off top, Eros. The river has to do with purging, cleansing, going with the flow, carving new paths. And I'm going to read about Eros. Love as desire, eroticism, and sensuality. Though Eros can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism, a more contemplative understanding of this archetypal energy leads us to the root of desire itself. What do we long for? What are we awakened by love? What makes us hesitate in the face of intimacy? Eros reconnects us with the primal longing to merge with another human being, nature, music, art, plants, food, or anything that we perceive as separate from. Eros allows us to momentarily unite. Our heart embraces otherness, and in doing so, we further understand our own. Our life force awakens. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. You may find yourself swirling in a new territory of desire and sensuality. Explore the labyrinth with a curious and honest heart, and remember, though the way is circuitous, you are always being led towards its center. When light, passion, playfulness, and sexual health. When dark, madness, projection, and obsession. The Hindu goddess Lalita, she who plays, can help activate Eros energy. She is also known as Kameshvari, Empress of Desire. And here we had the Empress show up. Plato reminds us that Eros can be experienced as platonic love. It is activated when we witness beauty and truth in the world, when our barriers soften. All right, let's get a Heavenly Bodies astrology card for you. Definitely some magic happening for you here in January. All the elements are present. All right, here we have sextile. Speaking of Eros, it's a joke, but sextile's a 60-degree angle between two bodies. So a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. That goes nicely with the river. I always see sextiles, I've heard them described as doorways. But rivers kind of carve a new path. They carve through the land. They make their own way. And underneath the deck, we have the North Node, destined to have. This is the direction you're going. And there's actually a river in there. That's awesome. Okay. I'm going to get a Journey to Love card for you here to wrap this up. Okay, here we go, Libra. Whoops, upside down. One card, please. God Speaks. Number 33. You are being loved into becoming. Be open to being shown the divine genius in all that is happening. If you feel you are being nudged, know that you are being nudged by the divine. If you feel you are being held back, know that you are being held back by the divine. All is happening perfectly for you, and all will unfold in divine timing. The divine is speaking to you. When you are captivated by the beauty of nature or an illogical sense that everything is okay, listen. That's the divine talking to you, reassuring you that all is unfolding according to spiritual law in perfect cooperation with your own destiny. And last but not least, we'll grab our little angels. We have Strength. So building some strong foundations here. Expectancy. Okay, now some of you are pregnant or getting pregnant. Vision. clear vision of the future. That's what will help bring these manifestations through. And the blank card. The future is yours to write the script together. Co-creation with the universe here in the Magician and the Fool. The world truly is your oyster this month, Libra. I wish you all the best. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you next month. Bye.